What's going on, guys? Kyle here from United Soft Wash. I hope everybody's doing great. It's a cool morning out here in Carolina Beach, North Carolina. As y'all know, I'm from Garner. That's where my shop's at and my business is based out of, but about half the time I spend down here in Carolina Beach. I got a vacation home right through the woods here at Snow's Cut. But I'm down here not for rest and relaxation, but we're actually gonna do some washing today. So it gets kind of boring just doing videos of houses and stuff like that. So I was like, this will be a pretty cool video. It's a cool location, pretty unique building. So we're gonna go out here, wash a lot of breezeways on an 11-story building. And we're also gonna do all the flat work too. And I just thought you guys could benefit from seeing it. We're gonna do a lot of property protection. There's a lot involved with a unique building like this, and I'll talk a little bit about that later, all the things we're gonna do to mitigate any damage and stuff like that. But hope everybody's doing good. I got my buddy coming down from the Garner area. He owns a pressure washing company. He's gonna be helping me out today. I highly recommend, guys, if you don't work with your competition and you don't network, it's gonna be very beneficial for you. It pays to have those type of relationships. So I'm glad he's coming down to help. We're probably gonna finish up today by 3-4 p.m. and we'll be drinking Modelo's in no time right there on the beach. Taking a little breather here for a second, everybody. But man, y'all could see the size of this building. Big building out here, lots of flat work. Got a real dirty sidewalk right here. Y'all can see how dirty it is. But I'll show you guys what I've done so far. Then I'll walk around back and show you what Andrew is doing out back. But like I said before, we're here. We're not washing the main building itself. On this visit, we're just doing all of these breezeways, and we've allotted 2 days for this just because they got a lot of deliveries and a lot of things going on, a lot of other contractors coming in and out of the building, so we'll split it up. We've allotted ourselves 2 days, but all of these sidewalks and curbs out front are clean. They're drying right now, and as they dry, they're just getting brighter and brighter. Wash this overhang right here, as well as on top of the overhang. So all these people come out of their units and they look down over the ledge and they could see how green the top of that overhang was. So we went up there, threw some bleach down. That stuff just melted away, but other than that, just doing all the curbing out here, guys. We have Andrew on this side of the building. and he's pulled about 300 feet of hose back there. He's knocking out the pool deck, pre-treating the pool deck, surface cleaning it, regulating the pressure with that high pressure ball valve, and not putting down too much pressure, just enough to really clean that pool deck good. And after we surface cleaned everything, one of the biggest things too that you guys have to recognize if you're new to commercial is once you start pressure washing all that concrete, all that sediment's going to come out, all that sand and dirt, and it's going to get on the blacktop. So you have to allot yourself the time to do all the rinsing. You can see how I came through here, rinsed all the roadway out, and the water's just going out farther out into the parking lot, guys. We've done our due diligence, blocked off the drainage out there. That way we're in accordance with the Clean Water Act, keeping all water on site. But everything's starting to dry. All these curbs were absolutely filthy, guys. I'll do a video later where we walk some of the breezeways, but I'll walk around so you guys can see what's going on in the back. All right, guys, so you can see how dirty this concrete is right here. They had a company out here before, guys, that did work, and it wasn't that good. So something very important, guys, whenever you get large contracts, they're your job to lose. If you come out here and you do great work, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna keep that contract. You know, you're gonna establish those relationships and you're gonna keep that contract. But when you come out here and you do work like this, I don't know if it's picking it up on camera, guys. I hope it is, just so you guys can see it. But when you come out here and do shoddy stuff like this, you're gonna lose a contract. So contracts are yours to lose. Make sure that whenever you come out here, you're doing great work, pre-treating, post-treating, doing everything you need to do the right way. It's crazy, I'm standing right here and I could smell the Kamikaze soap. I could smell it right now that Andrew's spraying. If you guys want some surfactant, check out my website, www.unitedsoftwashnc.com. But guys, check this out. You can see where they're stopping and starting their surface cleaner right there, guys. And it's a big surface cleaner. It's probably like 19 or 20, 21 inches. But they just did a horrible job out here. But Andrew, he stopped right here. So as you can see, it's still drying, but all those stripes are gone. This whole area right here was absolutely horrible. It looked like a dang 12-year-old came out here, but he's doing a good job. Knocked out all this concrete. What's up, Andrew? Knocked all this concrete out right here, as well as the pool deck. Pool deck is spotless right now. There was a lot of red clay stains over there and rust stains, so we got all that up for them. All this concrete's been cleaned. So you can see how bright the concrete's getting. All these retaining walls were dirty too. And it's my bad, I didn't get good footage of that, but retaining walls were dirty and they're spotless right now. So we're out here doing our thing, guys. I'll show you guys this dude's rig, man. Really nice setup. Evergreen Solutions, y'all. Give my boy a shout out. Got the work body truck, F250, and a badass trailer too. I think it's got 2 8-gallons a minute. Hot water, got it all. So we're making light work of this. So I'm gonna get back before he gets mad. I'm out here on my phone, messing around. All right, guys, once again, just so I can show you guys, if you're new to the industry or you've been in the industry 10 years and you use surfactant, give this soap a try. Kamikaze. There ain't another soap out there in the industry that can touch this. When it comes to rinsability, smell, the ability to keep concrete wet longer, keep surfaces wet longer for that proper dwell time, there's not a soap that can touch this Kamikaze. There's a reason why we've done sold like 500 gallons like that. Word's getting out. We already got more coming, so we got a little bit left. So if y'all need a box or a case, give me a call. We'll get you one shipped out to you. Free shipping as well. We got a great price point. I'll fire up this gas roof pump real quick, and I'll lay a little bit of soap down so you can see it foam up and stuff like that. There it is, guys. Right here on the metering valve, I'm only about a third of the way open. You can already see all that foam. You don't need a lot of soap whenever you're pre-treating. You really don't need any. I just wanted to show you guys the quality of suds and foam you're gonna get. Like I said, that's about a third of the way open with Kamikaze. So let me pre-treat the rest of these sidewalks. We'll get the surface cleaner. Move all these garbage cans here in a minute. Get some of this green right here. It's retaining wall. Not in the estimate, but we'll get them cleaned up. We got plenty of bleach. I think we got a couple 100 gallons between the two of us. All right, guys, so it's been a few hours of doing the breezeways. We're getting them all cleaned up right now. So the biggest issue with these breezeways was they had another contractor come in, messed up the floor on every single elevation of this building. So the floor is damaged. You can see where they just applied too much pressure to the paint, and there's some irreversible lines that are going through it. But there's also a lot of dust and debris that's inside because they've been having a lot of contractors come inside this building. So we're out here basically soaping down every floor, ceiling, walls, floor with our cleaning solution. Then we're coming back and we're doing a power rinse. We're getting all that dust and all that debris out of the floors that normally have no way of getting out of there because the rain doesn't normally flood those areas because of the roof. So we're getting them cleaned up. I think we're on the 7th floor now. We started at the top and we're working our way down because that's where the water is going to go. So we're going to wash and rinse and work our way down starting from the top. I've just applied soap to the 7th floor. Andrew's up there rinsing. We got our big boy units on the trucks, like our 8 and 11 gallon a minute machines that Andrew has them too. But right now we're using a portable machine that we brought up there, a commercial grade or professional grade 4 gallon a minute machine, just because it's so high up there, guys. Whenever we get a little bit lower, probably 4 stories, maybe even 5, we'll just drop a line from that floor. A high pressure hose will drop a line down, hook it up via quick connect to our machine, and then we could just continue washing, but we'll have a lot more flow. But things are going good, getting them real cleaned up. The customer's very happy with the concrete out here. Everything looks great. And just some other difficulties, guys. If you're thinking about doing big commercial work, there's some things that you have to think about. All right, you want to control the personnel that's in the area. You don't want people inside your work area, so you want to ensure that you're putting out lots of cones. You're coning off roadways. You're coning off wherever you're at on the floor where there's hoses and trip hazards. You want to have cones in all of those areas. You want to ensure that you have notifications, signs. We're lucky enough that the woman that we're working with here has notified everybody multiple times, and she has postings out throughout the building. Makes our life a lot easier. And then when you're working at heights, guys, although we're not washing the exterior of the building today, you still have to worry about overspray, because the higher you are on the building, the farther your overspray is going to go. So we've coned off our area, and cars are pretty far pushed back in the parking lot, so we're good to go. But those are the type things you want to think about when you start doing big jobs like this. So yeah, we're rolling. I'll show you guys some footage of me washing, Andrew washing, some of the things that we're taping off. And a couple more hours, we'll be out of here. Good payday. One thing we have to work around is these elevators right here. And they just replaced one of them. They're about to replace the other one. So we definitely don't want water going down into the elevator shaft. So on every floor that we're washing, we're putting little water dams on the bottom. That way we can control where the water is. And luckily for us, the floor is graded just enough to where the water runs out of these little slots in the wall. And then we're taping off everything electrical. So like the little buttons for the elevator, I'll run up here so you guys can see one of the floors we taped off. But doorbells, all the keyholes for the door locks we're taping. Fire alarms, all that type of stuff we're taping off, guys. So you can see some of it right here. And every door we go to, every door is taped off. So basically all of the electronics we're trying to tape off. That way whenever we start spraying our cleaning solution and rinsing everything down, we're not going to have any water intrusion. All right, everybody, so that's a wrap. We got that job complete. Nobody got hurt. We didn't burn the building down, and the customer was very happy, so that's definitely a win in my book. So now I'm just decompressing a little bit, walking on the beach before I head home. And I just wanted to say, hey, thanks for the support. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm sure this video will go over 15 minutes where I normally like to keep them at, but I appreciate you staying tuned in to the end. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. That way, and also the notification bell. That way you can stay notified whenever we get new content. But we got some big things coming soon, some more product releases. And I also got to start working on the logistics of some other big projects that we got coming soon. So staying busy, even in the so-called off season right now, we're staying pretty busy. So that's a wrap. And if you got any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to get to them. And do me a favor too, leave a comment of what was one of the cooler jobs you did this year. I'd love to hear what some of you guys are doing and what you're washing. So I wish we could have got more footage today of the washing, but we had some storms rolling in. Luckily they came in quick and left fast, but we were trying to finish up. I really didn't have the time to be on the camera, but I think you guys got the gist of what we were doing, and I appreciate y'all. I'll talk to you soon. God bless you. Peace.